A drunken night quickly turned into a confusing domestic call after a woman was found bleeding, and everyone inside the house had a different version of what happened.
The medical man?
Nah, I'm good. I just got like scratches and fucking bite marks and shit.
Okay.
So tonight, we went out to the bar and we all drink and shit. And then when we got home, it was like a flip just switched. And then she started she ran to the kitchen after fucking beating on me and shit, grabbed the fucking, she ripped out the kitchen drawer, grabbed a knife. I came up behind her and fucking grabbed her arms and shit while him and Brian wrestled the fucking knife out of her hand.
I grabbed the knife out of her hand, and while I was grabbing the knife, she bit me in the finger right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go over there and I'll talk to you in a second?
Yeah.
No, let's talk to you then. So
her and I have been together for like 3 months.
Yeah, it's the roommate, it's not the RV.
Her and I have been together for like 3 months.
Okay.
This is like the first time she's actually like been like this.
So why'd she do this?
We don't know.
She just got drunk, you guys came home and then she freaked out?
Yeah. And so she ran to the kitchen. She ripped out one of the kitchen drawers with the knife.
As soon as you guys got home?
Pretty much, yeah. She ripped the fucking drawer out and she grabbed a knife, and then I came up behind her and like kind of had her in like a fucking headlock while him and Brian wrestled the knife out of her hand. But in the process of her ripping the drawer out with the knives and shit, she ended up fucking cutting her foot open, and we didn't know it until I had to like wrestle her into the living room. And then that's when we noticed the blood and shit everywhere. And so we checked everybody, and that's when we noticed a laceration on her foot.
How'd she get that?
I'm gonna assume when she pulled the drawer of knives out. I'm gonna assume one of the knives fucking hit her in the foot.
Okay, so what happened today? You said
we went out drinking.
Were you guys all here before you went drinking?
No.
Okay.
We were at Maverick in Henderson. And then we left from there and we ended up going out to Red Bluff so we could drop his car out to his dad. And then from there we went to the Palomino Club in Red Bluff. And then we left there. And she kind of had a little bit of an attitude and shit then when we got in the car to leave.
But you don't know why?
Yeah. No, she's drunk Aurora. From the times I've seen her drunk, it's just how she gets when she drinks a little too much. And then when we got home...
Okay, and then you got home. All you guys came back here?
Yeah, we all came back together. All 4 of us. And then when we got home, him and Brian tried to calm her down because she had a problem with me for whatever fucking reason that was. Because like yesterday there was about 15-20 witnesses that literally saw her try to fucking stab me for no reason.
So you said your friends talked her down.
Yeah, they were trying to talk her down, like calm her down and shit, so like she would fucking go to bed. So when we got home, we tried to give her water. We tried fucking talking to her and stuff, trying to just like calm her nerves and get her relaxed and stuff. And then she just ran, like she full on fucking booked it to the kitchen. Ripped out the knife drawer, fucking had a knife in her hand, and that's when I came up and put her behind the fucking headlock because she was trying to stab me with the knife.
So let me ask you this. The bar closed at 2:45.
It was like 1:45 when we left.
Okay. So 1:45. It is now 6:30.
Yeah.
So what happened between that? You said...
All this. So she like I said, she ran to the kitchen and shit, grabbed the knife. She tried to stab me with the knife.
Did she go to bed at all? Because
No.
what I'm saying is, if you guys got back at like 2 a.m.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. This all happened. So we had her tourniqueted, all that stuff, trying to get her bleeding to stop and everything, and just trying to get her to calm down and fucking so that way the blood would relax so we could see like how bad it actually was. And then now it's just like she's just out of control at this point. There's nothing else we can fucking do.
So you guys waited for like 3 hours?
About 2-3 hours. Because we were like it took all 3 of us like wrestling with her to just like even get her to fucking...
Okay.
Because we got the bleeding and shit to stop. Like you can, like when you go in, if you guys go in here, you'll see like the blood all over the living room.
And she ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife out of the drawer?
No, she like ran to the kitchen and ripped the knife drawer out. It's still on the ground. And then she had, I don't know what knife she had because I was too worried about fucking trying to subdue her so they could wrestle the knife out of her hand.
So then she rips the knife drawer out.
She rips the knife drawer out. She has a knife. She's like actively trying to fucking like stab me with the knife. And I came up behind her and fucking just like wrestled her into a headlock. And then him and Brian wrestled the knife out of her hand.
Okay. Describe the knife.
You remember what knife it was?
No, don't ask him. What
I didn't see it. Personally, I was too worried about fucking making sure she wasn't trying to swing it at me.
Did she say anything to you?
Yeah, she said, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna stab. The crazy part is, bro, like, I don't do nothing to this girl besides love on her ass. But it's just like me and Brian, like, Brian, he's been dealing with this shit for like the last 6 months. And then me, I'm new. I've only been with her for about 2.5, 3 months.
Did you think she was gonna stab you? Were you in fear for your life at that point?
Yeah, that's why I grabbed her up and put her in that fucking chokehold with her arms.
Did she make you said she was making stabbing motions to you?
Yeah, like she tried to like swing the knife at me. And I ducked out of the way, and that's when I was able to get her in that headlock.
Okay. She only swung it once?
I don't know how many times she swung it. I know yesterday, or the day before, when I fucking fought her when she was trying to stab me, she swung that shit about 5, 6 times before I was able to wrestle her to the ground for Brian to get the knife out of her hand. So she just, and then after all that, when we finally got her like relaxed and shit, and we got her tourniqueted and then a towel wrapped around her foot, we had her like that for about 30 minutes maybe.
So then after you guys wrestled the knife out of her hand, you saw a giant laceration.
So after I wrestled the knife out of her hand, when I had her in the headlock, I like took her to the living room and then like wrestled her down to the ground and shit to calm her the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were wrestled, ended up on the couch, and then that's when we noticed the blood everywhere.
Okay, and then what'd you do after that?
After that, we checked everybody, and that's when we noticed the laceration to her foot.
Okay.
And so after that, I grabbed
How
a
big
belt.
was this laceration?
It was like this big. I don't know if it was white meat or if it was the bone.
What foot was it?
Her right.
Did she hit you at all?
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah.
Just scratches from her?
Yeah, but I have.
That's from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of this is from her.
So then after you got a belt and tourniqueted the foot,
She calmed down for a little bit, and then she started back up, trying to swing at me and stuff. And then I did end up like putting her in a chokehold to keep her from hitting and biting me.
so then after she calmed down, you said you guys waited several hours?
It was about 2.
2 hours,
After,
and then that's when she started again?
Yeah. Because like they were calling, so I went to the back room, and then I came back out to grab my phone charger, and I had to unplug her phone to grab my phone charger to go back to the back room. And then Brian came back there and told me that she wanted to talk to me, and so I came back out to the living room and sat next to her, and I was talking to her calm and shit, and then she just started flipping out again.
Okay.
And then she tried swinging on me and stuff again, and that's at that point in time, that's when I put her in the chokehold. And then she got up, I let her up after she said she was gonna calm down and shit, and then that's when she bolted out the door. And there was like nothing we could do at that point to like keep her foot from bleeding out and shit.
Why did you guys wait so long?
Because we didn't think it was that big until after the fact when I had let her up from the chokehold and we saw it, and that's when we noticed that it was like really bad. And so she ended up fucking just getting up and like trying to storm out the door. We tried to stop her while we were trying to call you guys, and she ended up just fucking bolting.
Alright, hang out here for me. So, tell me your side of the story.
So we all texted a group chat and everything like that because we host bonfires and stuff like that. We all met up at Maverick because I was going to go buy rims for my car. And then we sat at Maverick for maybe like 3-4 hours, left Maverick, went to my dad's house, dropped off my car, and we're like, oh, let's go to the bar. And I just met AJ yesterday and everything like that. And we went to the bar, hung out and everything like that. And then we went back to his house right here. And then out of nowhere, AJ's girlfriend started going insane out of nowhere. I guess a couple days ago, AJ and she showed up at one of my bonfires and they got an altercation. She pulled a knife to her. She's extremely violent. First time I'm meeting her tonight, well, second night actually. Came back here and then she decided to pull a knife on AJ. So me and him decided to grab the knife out of her hands. And while that moment before I grabbed the knife out of her hand, she grabbed the door, dropped the knife on the ground, stabbed herself in the.
So you saw that?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Can you just take him over there?
Is there anyone else in the house that you need to talk to?
And so she grabbed the knife, And then while she was grabbing the knife, she grabbed the drawer and knives dropped on her foot, which it happened so fast, you know what I mean? So in my predicament, when she grabbed the knife and went around him, he went behind her, grabbed her, and she was already up on him with the knife on him. So I grabbed the knife, took it away, put the knife in the drawer in one of the cabinets, which is right next to the kitchen. And there was knives on the kitchen on the fucking counter. So I grabbed those, put those in there. And then in that moment, she started bleeding out. And I walked in the living room, like, oh my God, she's bleeding out. She's shitting the blood. So my immediate precaution, I'm a CNA, I'm a lube tech and everything like that, worked my ass off. I immediately grabbed a towel, grabbed I grabbed something to make sure to stop the bleeding and everything, wrapped it and everything like that. And then in that moment, I made sure I told the lady, I was like, leave her alone. Like, you guys are arguing. AJ went in the room. He came back out, started talking to her. She started flipping out on him. And then he went in the room. And then me and her stayed in the living room, started talking and everything like that, calmed her down. And then AJ came back out. And then she flipped shit on AJ. And after that, it was a straight altercation.
Okay.
Like,
how'd you get that?
This is from work.
Oh, okay, so you
yeah, I'm a lube tech. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, this is from work.
Okay.
I banged myself on an oil pan.
Did you ever see her hold the knife and swing it at him?
Yes, but when I was grabbing the knife at the time, she bit me right here, as you can tell. Okay. This is a burn from an oil pan today, like literally yesterday, when I got off work. But she bit me right here when I was grabbing the knife, and immediately when she bit me, she apologized. She's like, "I'm sorry," you know, because she knew I was trying to like take care of her, and, you know, stop the fucking altercation that was going on between her and AJ. And yeah, it just went straight chaotic.
So
tonight.
when she grabbed the knife, well, she rips the drawer open, knife falls on the ground. You see her step on it, or how did?
I don't know if she stepped on it. It happened so.
Where was
fast.
this injury at?
It was.
No, I mean like on her foot.
On her foot, right here.
Okay, so she wouldn't step on it, right? Like it probably fall.
I don't know if she stepped on it or if when she grabbed the drawer to grab a knife, she might have maybe dropped a couple knives and went.
But you saw it. Something actually happened.
Something happened. There was knives on the ground.
Okay, and then she picks up the knife, holds it, says, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Yeah. Pretty
Okay,
much. Yeah,
and then did she swing it at him?
Oh, she swung. Yeah, she swung, and then she missed, and it was right here at the time, and I saw the knife on his shoulder. So my immediate reaction was to grab the knife and hide the knives as soon as possible when that happened. And then when that happened, they went in the living room, and then my immediate reaction when they were both, you know, AJ was trying to like calm her down and, you know, restrain her because she just pulled a knife on us. And as soon as I went in the living room, my immediate reaction was like, oh my God, there's blood everywhere. She's bleeding. Like, what's going on? So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So this happened at 2 a.m.
Oh my God.
And they waited.
That's why she looks so pale.
Yeah. This is probably the tourniquet they used. You said this table?
She was bleeding pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I don't.
In the living room was where we tried to wrap her foot up. I think the fell's still out there.
I don't know where the knife is. Are you positive the one that cut her is over here?
I don't know which knife cut her, if it was the drawer. We don't know. We didn't see her foot get cut. All we know is we saw blood on the kitchen floor, and we said, "Hold up, someone's cut." And that's when we were on the couch in here, and that's when we found out someone was cut. On this couch on the left here, on the blood right there. That's when we figured out her foot was cut. And we tried to wrap it up, and then on the other couch was where we took her over and wrapped it up. And she slept for a while, for like 2 hours on the other couch.
All right. I'll get out of here. Have a good one, you guys.
When deputies found the woman, she was injured, shaken, and said she had been held down and choked. But inside the home, others claim the chaos started with a knife drawer and a violent argument.
Nice to meet you too. What's going on today?
Everybody got drunk and everything, and then AJ wanted to choke me out, and I freaked out, and then I ended up going to the kitchen, and I dropped the drawer at my foot, I guess.
You dropped a drawer?
That's what they told me.
Can you just roll your pant leg up, maybe?
Yeah.
Pull it up to your knee or something? Okay. How much pain do you feel right now?
Honestly,
Or are you just cold?
I'm just in shock. I choked out, so...
You choked out?
I got choked out, so I lost consciousness, and after I woke up, I freaked out. I ran out the
your
door,
neck?
and I went to like 6 different houses, and they all told me to go to the landlords, and then Brian, he kept following me around. I said, I just want you to leave me alone. He's like, oh, I called them in because they took my phone from me because I was trying to call it in when AJ choked me.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, it's because we're trying to help you. and keep you from freaking out. And I was just freaking out because they're like, everybody's drunk and I'm fucking bleeding and everybody's trying to like hold me down and tie my foot down, and I'm just freaking out. They have a belt around my ankles. Like I don't know. I just freaked out and
Okay.
And then
Okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Just relax. We don't need to relive everything right now.
I just want to.
Let's just get you some medical help. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, I was supposed to have my primary care provider.
No, I just meant like
I don't know.
anything that we need to know about. That's all.
No.
Okay.
I just.
I'm gonna let medics get a hold of you first, okay, and then my partner can talk to you and figure out the rest of that stuff. Okay, is this like your boyfriend that you're saying choked you out or something? Like, is it domestic violence?
Yeah, I guess you could say boyfriend. I guess.
Okay.
We've been talking. And
Maybe just try to take your weight off the foot, honey. There you go. Yeah, just leave it like that right there. Huh?
That does not feel good.
Well, yeah, but when you're stepping on it, you're squishing more blood out of your foot, for the lack of a better term. Do you use any narcotics?
No, we was drinking.
Okay.
Not a lot. I just get in shock because I don't know, my past traumas.
Okay.
So I don't like it when people hold me down, especially
Yeah.
men or
Okay.
guys.
Did you have a knife at any point?
Not tonight, no.
Yeah, not tonight. Okay.
Yeah, no. I made sure to leave that away.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
Oh, I just
Did
was
they
just
mention
wondering.
it?
I thought someone said something about a knife, but there's always room for me to be wrong. Okay.
I don't honestly. They said I dropped a drawer in my
The medics come over here or what?
Slowly walking.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember this happening to my foot. I just remember waking up
Yeah.
on the couch and then trying to like.
On a level
hold me
1 to
down.
10, how drunk do you think you got? 10 being you blacked out?
Probably. I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest, but right now I
So like
feel
the most
sober.
drunk you've ever been in your life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sober as fuck right now.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know.
Good. I don't agree with that, but yeah, that's
I
fine.
know.
Over your foot.
I don't know. They said I dropped the drawer on it. I honestly, I wouldn't say. I don't know. Truthfully.
What relation are you to Aurora?
She's been living with me for 6 months.
Are you the one that called?
My buddy called in, but it was called from my house, yeah. On my phone.
Okay.
I was trying to follow her down here, but I went back and got my car to try and come get her.
Okay, so what's going on?
So she cut her foot open really bad. She pulled.
How did that happen? Start from the beginning.
So we got home earlier and she was upset, and she was upset with, I guess you call him her boyfriend situation. I don't know. She's upset. She pulled the whole knife drawer out in the kitchen. The whole knife drawer came out. One of the knives came out and cut her foot.
Okay.
So we got her calmed down. We wrapped that up earlier. Took care of her, had her foot lifted up earlier, and she was laying down sleeping for a while, and then she woke back up and got upset again and started running around, thrashing around, was bleeding all over the place again, and took off, started banging on the neighbor's doors, telling everyone.
So was there any use of a knife against your friend?
No, the only use of the knife was she pulled the drawer out, and it was the knife drawer with all the knives in it. So she was pulling the drawer out to get a knife, but when she pulled it out, I don't know if the drawer hit her foot or a knife hit her foot. I don't know what hit her foot. I just know her foot was bleeding.
So did anybody wrestle a knife away from her?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
And I was right there with everyone who was in there.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what cut her foot. I think it was probably a knife.
Okay.
But like she pulled the whole drawer out, and all the knives came out of that drawer.
Okay. So at any point did your friend, I guess her boyfriend, wrestle her, or
when she pulled the drawer out, he kind of grabbed a hold of her and put her up against the counter.
Okay.
And that's when we started realizing, hey, someone's bleeding. And
Okay.
we wrapped her foot up, put it up, and she lay down for a couple hours, and then woke up in this.
So at any point did she pick up a knife and threaten anyone, or?
She did not have a knife. The threat was when she pulled the drawer out, she was going to pull a knife, but she didn't have a knife in her hand ever.
Okay. And you saw the whole thing?
I was right there.
Okay.
With everyone there.
Okay.
Hi there. So I'm Deputy Shikai, Sheriff's Office. What happened?
I don't know. They told me before I started freaking out. No, I was freaking out. And as I was freaking out and asking them to let me go, before they started like choking me, trying to knock me out, they was just trying to fix my foot because I dropped the drawer on it. I don't remember nothing, honestly. I just woke up to 3 men with my belt tied around my ankles. So I freaked out. I didn't know that I didn't know my foot was fucked up. I didn't know none of that. So I started walking down the fucking street, and I couldn't feel my foot, I couldn't feel my knee, and he started following me, like, oh, you're bleeding. I was like, I don't care. I'd rather anybody else call the cops than you guys, because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
And that's how I felt. No, I know that's how that is. I have a video of me, and none of these bruises, none of these marks are anywhere on me.
Okay.
That's
So
what happened.
let's take a backtrack real quick. What happened before you guys? Do you remember anything before this night? Like Mavericks? Do you remember going to Mavericks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember leaving Mavericks, and then that's it. And then I woke up.
Where'd you guys go to after Mavericks? Were you already drunk before this?
Yeah, we sat at Mavericks for like 3 hours waiting for everybody because we was gonna go do a bonfire together, at somebody's house, and just never happened because everybody else just like had different plans. I guess I don't know.
So you don't remember anything after drinking at Mavericks?
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember going anywhere?
No.
You just remember waking up at the house. Well, you remember coming to at the house, pulling the drawer out.
No. I don't know how this happened. They told me this is Brian, the one that was asking me to just let him help. Like, I didn't.
Brian Custer?
Yeah, yeah. He's a good guy. He was just trying to help, but I didn't trust nobody. Like, when I've had bad situations happen to me before. So when I came to, like, waking up and I saw my belt around my ankles, that's when I was freaking the fuck out. So I just
you don't remember literally anything after Mavericks?
Nope.
You just remember...
I didn't even know my foot was bleeding when I ran out the house. That's
so
what I'm saying. I
when
didn't
you
know
woke
that
up,
they were trying to fix my foot. I just freaked out.
Okay, so you woke up, you saw a belt wrapped around your foot. It was bleeding, and then you freaked out.
I didn't see the blood. I just saw my white belt, and I just freaked the fuck out.
So
and
you freaked out,
yeah,
and then ran.
I tried running, and then that's when AJ grabbed me around my neck, and I fell on the floor, and that's when I fell in the puddle of my blood. And then I couldn't breathe. It felt like he broke my almost broke my jaw. And then that's when the other dude there, I don't know his name, he told him to let me go. And then that's when he let me go, and I ran out the house, and I went to the neighbor right there, and then I went to the neighbor across the way. And they told me to go to the landlord's trailer, which is all the way in the back. But I by the time I got to the second one, I felt the puddle of blood, and that's when Brian was running across the street, like, let me help you, let me get your phone, I said, no, call the cops, do whatever you want. I just want to keep walking. Like, I just want to get away.
So who is AJ?
He was kind of a boyfriend.
Is that Alan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't call him Alan because, I just don't call him Alan.
Okay, how long you guys been together?
You
said like a boyfriend, so...
Like a boyfriend, so we haven't been together, but we have been talking for like almost 2 months.
Okay. Any incidents like this happened before?
No, especially not with him, no.
Okay. Do you remember like last night at a bonfire? Not last night, night before at a bonfire?
No, I remember us going to one.
Okay. You don't remember what happened there either?
No, I woke up to them coming home with food at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
But no.
How much alcohol do you think you had today?
Not that much. We only got a half gallon, and we started drinking at Mavericks around like 8:30. So not a lot, because the half gallon the handle was still at the house.
So let me ask you
when I ran
this.
out the house, so not a lot.
And this isn't being offensive, but
No, you're
you
good.
said you blacked out from Mavericks.
I would assume so. Yeah, I don't remember nothing.
But you didn't drink any like much alcohol.
Well, I mean, yeah, we drink a lot, but I mean, like, not as much as what I normally drink.
Okay.
Usually I like mix my alcohol and stuff.
So you don't really know how much you drank, you just were
yeah.
drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were you drinking?
Tito's.
Oh, gross.
Right.
Okay.
Hi. So I don't know what they told you, but you're obviously under arrest. You have to be handcuffed to this bed. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't done, but unfortunately that's just how it goes.
In the end, Aurora Amour Croylestrella was arrested on serious charges, including attempted murder, inflicting injury on a dating partner, and criminal threats. What began as a drunken night ended as a serious domestic violence case, with conflicting statements and many unanswered questions. Subscribe for more detailed police body cam breakdowns.